Macs do not support Power BI, you will need to install a virtual machine, a VM. And the VM essentially allows you to run a Windows machine on your Mac. The first step in accessing a VM is to install a VPN, Virtual Private Network. And USF uses Palo Alto Global Protect to support VPNs. So the first step is to install Global Protect. And to do so, you need to go to https vpn.usf.edu. The link is on the Power BI Mac users Canvas course page. So we click on that, and that brings up a new page. You log in here with your normal USF credentials. You see we have three options, two options for Windows and one for Mac. Well, since we're using a Mac, we're just going to select the third one. And you see that eventually downloads the package Global Protect. Now, it may be the case that your firewall prevents you from downloading this package. If that's the case, you need to open up the firewall. So go to the Apple icon, System Preferences, Security and Privacy, and then click on this lock icon to make changes. I'm not going to do that because I was able to successfully download this, but if you have to, that's what you need to do. Now we have Global Protect. We're going to click on that and install it. You need to log in again with a massive password to install the software. And eventually the software, you'll get a message that the software has been installed. So it was installed, and you see this window pop up. Let me close this one. You also see there is an icon here now, a globe icon. Click on that one, and then again you can put in the portal address. That's the address that the VPN will connect us to. So we do vpn.usf.edu, and then eventually we'll connect. And you know that we successfully connected when this icon changes so that it now has a little shield in it. One of the issues you need to be aware of is that once you've connected to the VPN, your computer is now considered to be part of the USF network, and you're now you should therefore be in compliance with the acceptable use policy. And I included the link on the same page to the acceptable use policy, so you can read that and see what you can and can't do once you're connected to the USF network. The second step is to download the VM client on your machine. So we've connected to the VPN. Now we need to get a VM client. And to do that, we go to this link, https my.vmware.com, and you see the link. We click on that. And eventually we get to the download. Since we want to download for Mac, we're going to do that here, right? If you have an old Mac, then you may need to change the version to to Horizon 7, or you may need to go even try Horizon 7 to see if that works. Okay, we can go to downloads. And you see here we can go even further back if you want. We're going to download that now. And again, we'll get this DMG here. We'll click on that. And we move it into the applications folder. I already had it, so I'm going to replace it. And now I can go to the application folder, the applications folder. Let me do it here. And I should now have VMware Horizon Client. So I can click on that. And it will open up VM Horizon Client. Okay, if you haven't got any links yet, then what you need to do is, when this pops up, click on the plus, and then you can type in the name of the connection server. The connection server should be spvlab.usf.edu, and then you can connect. Since I've already downloaded that, I don't need to do that. You see that, let me do it anyway. SP connect. Okay, so now I have it, and now it asks me to log in, and I can log in again with my normal USF credentials. Note that the username in this case has to have @usf.edu behind it as well. So it's your full email address and then your normal password. And then we log in, and then eventually we'll see a set of virtual machines. Your list will be different than mine, because I've set up, as you can see, a large number of VMs. Click on the ISM 6419. And that will eventually start up a Windows machine on top of your Mac, and you'll see it has Power BI in it. If you want to make it bigger, so that it takes up more of your screen, or less of your screen for that matter, you do Command Control F. And now you see it takes up the entire screen, which is useful on a MacBook. Command Control F makes it smaller again. And if you're using a Mac desktop, you may actually want to minimize the screen a little bit. Now, since this is a Windows machine, we can stop it by simply signing out, and now the machine is gone. Because the being connected to the VPN means that you're part of the USF network, I often, typically, when I've done with using the VM, I then disconnect here. Okay. Next time you want to use the virtual machine, all you need to do is you need to connect. You go again to Applications, VMware Horizon Client, and you'll see that the server we set up, spvlab.usf.edu, is already there, and you can just start using that.